Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate. It's now my pleasure to be joined by Mrs. Greta Jo Cologne, and we also have Miss Ella Rao, who's a senior at Vanderbilt. Thank you all very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Miss Greta, let's talk a little bit here today on the HOPE program. Can you tell me a little bit about, what that all entails?
Sure. The HOPE program is our program at Vanderbilt that allows our special needs students to still get the high school experience. We were blessed this year with a newer facility, so we now have a PAYS lab, which gives them job skill opportunities. We have multiple classrooms now, and it just allows them to be on a high school campus. They love their pep rallies, we go to mass, but still have the academic and social needs that they need to be successful.
Okay, and how long has the program been going on for now?
This is my 6th year with the program, and it's the 9th year that the program's been at Vanderbilt.
Okay, wonderful. And Ella, let me ask you, when did you get involved with the program?
So I've been a part of the Hope Buddy Club at Vanderbilt since I was in 8th grade. I kind of took on the role this year as a student chairman to really get involved in everything. But yeah, I've been involved since 8th grade. Okay,
and how do you feel what do you get out of it particularly, and why is it something that's important to you?
I have a cousin who's actually special needs, so I've always been really interested in learning about them and their special needs and their abilities too. And so with the Hope Buddy program at Vanderbilt, we get to interact with a lot of the students. They come sit with us at lunch and at recess. We get to talk to them, and they get that time with us, and I just really enjoy it.
Okay, and the buddies, what grades are they usually in, the buddies that participate?
Yeah, we actually have one this year who's graduating with me. She'll be...
Well, I'm talking about the actual, the students that participate, like in the role that you do,
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the 8th through 12th graders actually participate, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and Ms. Greta, when did you first get involved with the HOPE program?
6 years ago, I taught in the public school system for 21 years, and 6 years ago, I was blessed with the opportunity to interview. And at that time, we only had 3 students, and now we're up to 6, and possibly 2 more next year. So the program is growing tremendously, which makes me very happy.
Okay, and as the director of the program, what is your overall role?
To make sure that our students' needs are met and that all of the services that they need, for example, speech and any OT or anything like that, APE, to make sure they're still getting those services, to organize the classes, to organize our events like Treats at the Track, and to head up the buddies. This year I was lucky enough to have Ella, who kind of stepped in and took over and was a huge help with Treats at the Track. But my job is basically to kind of oversee everything, and then I also teach most of the classes.
Okay, and can you, let's see, you mentioned Treats at the Track. Can you tell me, what exactly that is and when it's taking place?
Sure. Treats at the Track is our sensory safe Halloween event, and it is October 23rd. It's from 6 o'clock to 7:30 at our Vanderbilt track. It is an event that our whole school participates in. It's 25 of our clubs and teams. This year, we've also been lucky enough to have several community businesses reach out to us and offer their services. It's all games, and all the prizes are allergy-free. We're 100% teal pumpkin. This year, we will even be able to offer a totally allergy-free cookie cake from one of our local bakeries. And it's just an opportunity for families of special needs to come out and enjoy a nice family Halloween event that is safe and sensory safe, more importantly. And it's just a really good event for not only our families, but for our Vanderbilt family. It gives more students the opportunity to interact with our special needs community, and it gives our entire Vanderbilt family the opportunity to give back to our community.
Okay, and I see in the video there, you have people dressed up in costumes. Is that encouraged as well?
It is totally up to the families. Our students know in advance that they can dress, but it has to be nothing scary. A lot of times we discourage masks of any kind because with our special needs community, they need to be able to read your facial expressions. They need to be able to read your body language. So, but if the families want to dress up, that's absolutely welcome. If they don't, that's okay too. I know a lot of times with special needs, sensory issues, costumes and things like that can be itchy. So that is totally up to the families.
Okay, and are y'all going to be out there in costume at all? Or?
I will probably look very similar to this. This year, we decided to go with our teal shirts to remind people that we are, 100% teal pumpkin. And if you're not familiar with that, the teal pumpkin is a symbol that everything is allergy-free. Okay. So any food that we have at the event will be nut-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. And when the families play the games, they'll get little sensory prizes. For example, we have some poppets, we have some stress balls, we have a couple of generic Halloween things, but for the most part, everything is geared towards meeting the needs of our special needs visitors.
Okay, Ella, let me ask you, do you have a costume? Are you dressing up as?
I'm probably going to be wearing the teal shirt.
Okay.
I'm going to be a little late, but I'll definitely be there.
Well, it's good. It's only important that you show up.
Yep.
And that's a good that you have. And it's from 6 to 7:30 p.m., is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it takes place, it's at Vanderbilt at the...
At the track.
Okay, at the track. And again, you'll have, different games there and music as well?
Yes, sir. We actually have a big blow-up screen for the kids to enjoy a dance party, and it'll be the Cuckoo Kangaroo, the Jack Hartman, and the Go Noodle favorites that a lot of our kids enjoy. Okay,
we do have to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more right here on Bayou Talk.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Parabon General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates, for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
Welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and joined here by Greta Jo Cologne, who is the director of the HOPE program, and we also have Ella Rao, who is a VCSH senior this year, and she's also a HOPE buddy as well, and the treats at the track chairman as well. Greta, let me ask you some more about the program. I know this is not a program that just does one thing throughout the year. It's something that goes on all throughout the year. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure. We started off kind of small in the beginning when the program started, and now that we have 6 students, we're able to provide more opportunities. Treats at the Track is our big fall event, and it involves all of our student body. Like I said earlier, it was a big help to have Ella this year. But we also work with our buddies to get our students out as much as possible. I mentioned pep rallies earlier. That's a big thing. They go to lunch with the general ed population. And so as we go through the year, different things will come up, and we'll see different skills that we need to address. And we are lucky enough to have our buddies like Ella who will go with them and to lunches and things. This year, we're actually hoping to possibly do a spring event as well. It just depends. But it is definitely an evolving program. Our PAYS lab this year was a wonderful blessing. It allows us to give our students on-the-job training, and when they do graduate from our program, we'll have a better idea of where they're headed.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about the PAYS lab, exactly what it is?
Sure. So PAYS lab is actually a program that was developed by a special ed teacher in the early 80s, and she actually started it through her basement. And it's a combination of 240 jobs. and my students get a new job every day with a job card. From that job card, they find a job box, and they have to check and make sure that the contents that they need for the job are in the box. And we work on things like, can you read the job card and then complete the job? They work on different employment skills. I have to even, like, we talk about grooming, we talk about reporting in. If you know you're going to be absent, we have a special Remind app that they communicate with me to say, hey, I'm not going to be here today, just like they would if they had a regular employer. And then from those jobs, I'm able to kind of gauge areas that they really enjoy, as well as areas where they might be super successful. And the way the lab is set up is there are 5 different areas, anything from cooking skills to construction. All of our construction is regular Craftsman tools. We have a KitchenAid mixer, so it's all real hands-on. And the jobs start super basic. For example, we have one job where all they have to do is take colored pegs, sort them into groups of 5, and put a rubber band around them. And then by the time they progress in that same job skill, they'll be doing things like putting pipes together and putting different things together. They alphabetize, they cook, they measure. In construction right now, our big thing is, can they identify tools? Just super basics.
Well, it certainly sounds like a wonderful program, and I know it's something that definitely wasn't around in this area when, 20 years ago when I was at Vanderbilt or so, and it sounds, it's just a wonderful program which y'all got going on over there, and it does a lot for those people, with special needs people in their family. It helps, I'm sure it helps out tremendously. They can't do it all on their own. Now, Ella, let me ask you, throughout the year, what are some of the things that, events or things that you did with your buddy that really stick out to you?
Yeah, so we like to do a lot of things with them during our lunch periods. Most of the time they just come sit with us at lunch and we talk with them, but we'll do different activities, like we go and decorate Easter eggs, we decorate cookies, and just do different activities with them at lunch. Even the simple things like just like talking to them in the hallway, just making them feel comfortable, those things are really important.
Sounds wonderful. And another event, again, mentioned it earlier, Treats at the Track, that's coming up October 23rd, is it?
Yes, sir.
And it's at the Vanderbilt track, and it's from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, it is 100% free. They come to the track, and there are games for the families to play. It's sensory safe. Most of it takes place in the daylight, which is a huge plus for our families. It involves 25 of our clubs and teams. Again, super, super excited that our community has reached out. We've got several businesses that will offer services outside to our families. A couple of speech therapist places. Again, we have the allergy-free bakery. So it is really, it's become a community event. It's growing.
And it's open to all persons with disabilities and their families?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so it's not just for Vanderbilt students, it's for everybody in the community?
No, we would like to see anyone in our community. And there are lots of Halloween events around our community now. I have noticed that. This one we like to pride ourselves on is the only one that is 100% geared towards our special needs community. Sensory safe is a big deal. Nothing scary. No food treats, so everything is allergy free. We're all teal bucket, and it gives their families an opportunity to enjoy an event together. Actually, the girl, I cannot take credit, the girl who started the program started it because a family member felt like her sibling was always left behind on Halloween because there just wasn't anything that wasn't super scary.
Sure.
So she started an event that families could trust, and I was blessed to have the help to continue the event. So it's really, the event itself is growing, and it just provides a family-safe event for our special needs community.
Well, certainly I wish you all the best of luck and good weather, hopefully good, cool, nice weather, no rain like today. And, Ella, I certainly wish you the best of luck with the rest of your senior year at Vanderbilt.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.